Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. In the AL Central, Alex Wilson collected win number 2 on the year, helping the Tigers take care of the Indians 4-3. The Tampa Bay Rays launched 3 home runs as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 7-2. The Boston Red Sox totaled 11 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 6-1. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the home victory against the Astros 5-2. The Milwaukee Brewers racked up 11 hits as a team as they got a road win against Arizona 5-2. The Colorado Rockies combined to give up just 5 hits as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 8-2. The Giants relief pitcher, number 26, was victorious for the 5th time this season, leading San Francisco over Cincinnati 4-3. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.
Tuesday night baseball now from Comerica Park in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Francisco Liriano will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. First pitch of the at-bat. Underway in Motown as the first pitch of the night misses for ball 1. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion. Edwing, as they call him. He's coming off a month where he had 30 runs batted in. That's 1 RBI a game. You always hear them say an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Well, I think that applies to driving in runs, too.
In now for Cleveland, Jason Kipnis. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here's the first pitch to him. A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Ball 1. So far on the year, Kipnis is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, Dero, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. The 2-2. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Castellanos is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season. First offering on its way. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
The 1-0. Is the knuckleball taken for a strike. The 1-1. And this one gets away. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second and he didn't even have to steal.
Kipnis at second with 2 down. in the dirt here. Here's the 3-2. You're short, hit hard. Played on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Indians leave one. Indians nothing. Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Corey Kluber gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
On comes former Cy Young Award winner Corey Kluber. Might have the best right-handed breaking ball in baseball. Great velocity, too. 94 to 96. And he'll throw that comebacker that he'll start at a left-hander's hip and bring it back over home plate. Big overhand breaking curveball. Not a true curveball, more of a slurve, but it's nasty. Does have a changeup. If he has all three of his pitches, he's nearly impossible to center.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. Despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they'd won 6 in a row prior to that.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A one-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
In there, 1-1. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's got 5 base hits in 22 tries. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-1. Liner towards second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. That's wide. 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 now. Danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. That one's in there. 3-1.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
The 3-1. Hard hit ball to short. Lindor is up with it, and there's out number 2.
Batting charge, first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Nick Castellanos now, as Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Kluber pauses. Here's the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's got 12 hits in 39 at-bats. A runner on first with 2 away. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Payne is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for Detroit. We are still scoreless. Here's Michael Brantley. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. The 2-2 one more time. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Stepping in now, Eric Thames, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He'll enter play here at 3:04. 10 home runs, 27 driven in. The 1-0 is in off the plate.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
3-1. Brantley on at first, nobody out. And that misses for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Coming to the plate now, Norman Payne, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch. Sacrifice attempt here. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Man, as we take another look at this in slow motion, you can see that the first baseman makes a great effort to scoop it out of the dirt. Almost had it, but it squirts out of the pocket, and the man's on board with a throwing error.
Here's Rajay Davis now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. No home runs as of yet, and 5 driven in. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Francisco Mejia. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. 0-1 the count. So far this year against Southpaws, Lindor has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
1 ball, 1 strike to count.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. 3 left for the Indians. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Designated hitter, Victor.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Mejia over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on Dayton. In the outfield, Michael Brantley. This guy broke the Indians franchise record for consecutive games without an error in 2013. Has great range and is very sure-handed out there. Always going to make the play.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jeimer Candelario. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Standing in, James McCann. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Kluber gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. Just a 1-for-12 career line. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit in the air to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Next up for Detroit, Alexi Amarista. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. McCann stands at second with 2 gone. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Leading off for Cleveland, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. 2-0 count. The pitch. Finds the zone. Strike one.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Fastball is looked at for strike two. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And he lays off there, ball four. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. So he's aboard here with the leadoff walk, and this has been a very patient ball club so far this year as we view the league leaderboard for team walks. And you can see right there that the Indians are currently best in the AL in that department. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. Jones is right there, one down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Ready for another chance. Edwin Encarnacion. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Third inning, no score to this point. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Row. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. First and second now, one man out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
3-1 the count now. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Digging in to try it again. Eric Thames reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Norman Payne. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Encarnacion at second. Brantley at first. 2 out in the inning. Grounded to short. Over to Amarista for the force, and that ends the inning. Indians forced to settle for 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Indians 1 and the Tigers nothing. Leading off the inning, Jacoby Jones, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Jacoby Jones.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's 1 away. So with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these two teams find themselves entering our ball game here today. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Iglesias is truly an elite level defender, which is a big deal given the position he plays in the middle infield. Defensive metrics have become a bigger and bigger part of evaluating players, of course, and he's consistently among the leaders in these newer categories at his position.
Yeah, you can tell his pitching staff absolutely loves him. First step quickness, soft hands, an absolute cannon for an arm. This guy fits the bill defensively.
And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Tiger shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. high fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The left field, number 8, Mikey Matu.
Digging in, Mikey Matu, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Kluber's ready. Here's the first pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 1-0. Here's now. He'll do battle with Francisco Liriano to get the inning underway. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. A ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward.
And the batter rules safe.
Now a snap move over to first. Runner's back. Into the box, Francisco Mejia. As he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Davis on second. Mejia at first with no outs. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. He's on the move again from first. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Next offering from Liriano will make an even 70 pitches thus far. Now the 2-1. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Tigers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. So it's second and third with 1 gone now. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's set, and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Ready for another shot now. Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016. Just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now. The 3-0 pitch. There's ball 4.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
First delivery to him on the way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Looking to minimize the damage here. Behind 0-2 now. Two runs, 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Tribe lead this one 2-0. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. Both guys pretty close. Top speeds of 95 and 94. And next it'll be the Tigers. Kluber gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Now Martinez gets around on one as he sends it to deep right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo home run for Victor Martinez. Third home run for him on the year. And the Tigers have cut this to a 2-1 ball game.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Now batting, third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Slider, and that's in there for strike two.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three. We are in Motown, but I don't think we'll be seeing any of these people dancing in a soul review tonight. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Tigers, number 44, Daniel Norris.
Here's Michael Brantley. The head-to-head numbers with Daniel Norris. He's 1 for 5.
Michael Brantley.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 0-1 delivery. Missed with a breaking ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. Is a fastball taken high for a ball. That's lifted the other way out to left. Mata is over, 1 away.
First baseman, number 7, Eric Thames.
Ready once again, Eric Thames. He hit a sac fly earlier. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Jones is in his tracks now. 2 gone.
Up next for Cleveland, right fielder, Norman Cain.
Standing in, Norman Payne. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. Up high in the air. Iglesias is under it. And that's the third out. Down in order go the Tribe as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Next for the Tigers, James McCann. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
James McCann.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's the first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. Here's the 1-2 delivery. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Ramirez is there. Makes the play, one away.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Alexi Amarista.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Alexi Amarista hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Softly hit to the left side. On to first, and there were two down.
Up next for the Tigers, center fielder, Jacoby Jones.
Digging in to try it again, Jacoby Jones. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Davis. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. Our score remains 2-1. Striding in once again, Rajay Davis. The head-to-head numbers with Daniel Norris. 2 hits in 7 tries. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Now batter, catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Digging in and looking for more, Francisco Mejia. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken on the outside corner for strike 2. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Jones has a read on it. 2 down.
The batter, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Francisco Lindor. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. The 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Castellanos on the move, but this will land foul shy of the wall. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Here's the shortstop now, Jose. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
No balls and a strike to count. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's 1 down now.
Now batting, left fielder.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Kluber's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. 1 out, nobody on. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another 2-2 offering. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Digging in once again, Miguel Cabrera. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They still trail it here 2-1. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. The head-to-head numbers with Daniel Norris. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. Amarista's got it. And now from the air, a jump throw. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
In now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. Count even now at 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. The 2-1 is in there for strike number 2.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. The next 3-2. Popped him up. Cabrera is there for it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Ready once again, Edwin Encarnacion. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is front 2-1. Nick Castellanos now due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that could get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Here it comes. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Castellanos is retired, and there's one away.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Line hard, but foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning. And now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 2-1. Leading off the inning, Michael Brantley, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In the air out to right. Castellanos is there. 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Thames. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And right into the shift. From his knees. And the throw will get him at first as he is robbed on a magnificent play there.
Norman Cain.
Ready for another shot now. Norman Payne. Here comes the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Down in order go the Tribe. They still lead it 2-1. Next for the Tigers, James McCann, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bump right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Into the box now, Alexi Amarista, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Brantley is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby Jones.
Jacoby Jones the next to hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Kluber pauses. Here he comes 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jacoby Jones becomes out number 2 this inning.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We've played 8 full. It's the Indians 2 and the Tigers 1. Back here at the home of the Tigers, Comerica Park, as we get a shot of nighttime Detroit. Here's Rajai Davis now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is on the ground over to first. Glove by Cabrera, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Now to the plate, Francisco Mejia. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And this one misses to the Cleveland backstop. It's even at a ball and a strike.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. And that one stayed up a little high.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 0-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Count remains at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Popped him up. Cabrera moving to his left. And he makes the catch for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Drilled to the left side. And he delivers with 2 outs in the 9th. It's a base hit. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez in the dirt here. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Over to Amarista for the force, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the ninth. It's the Indians 3 and the Tigers 1. And that'll bring up Mikie Mata. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Left fielder, Mikie Mata.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, in this day and age where everybody's watching the pitch count, that was pitch number 100 in the ninth inning, but he still looks awfully impressive on the mound.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So with the man aboard now, the RBI men will have an opportunity with nobody out in the inning. So he waited till the ninth inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he did it.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Here's the first pitch to him. Weak grounder back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The right fielder, number 9,
Nick Castellanos now. He went down on strikes last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Kluber pauses. Here he comes 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Mata, a runner at second with 1 away. Well, 2-1.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs. I don't think he's working around him.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Victor Martinez. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses inside 1-0. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Martinez is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball play.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. That misses. It's 3-2 now. Jeimer Candelario waits on deck. Hard hit ball to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now batting, third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Ready for another chance? Jeimer Candelario. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the 0-1. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts, but listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Cleveland led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Corey Kluber earned his 5th win of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Francisco Liriano was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Victorious Cleveland Indians. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Tigers, 1 run, 5 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Corey Kluber. His record is now 5-2. The loss goes to Francisco Liriano. He falls to 2-3. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. A reminder that for travel through downtown Detroit, pick up the People Mover train outside the stadium at the Grand Circus Park Station, located just beyond the right field gate on Witherell Avenue.